I want to do a little video on this quarter zip up trend that the young boys are doing, man. I'm so happy to see it. You know, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and the standard in the 80s and the 90s for the black man was set high. Like, they were doctors and lawyers and engineers. I remember you would go to Morehouse or Hampton or Howard. Like, that was a thing. That was something to brag about, and they would marry these women that were like attorneys or engineers or C-suites, executives at Nationwide or the Limited or whatever. But the standard was high, and to see these boys back to wearing, them quarter zips, the corduroys, and just looking good like they used to, man, that's what's up. I would trade that in all day long. I will trade in these Hyundais and Kias screaming up and down the street, fighting at the mall. I mean, they had like 100 kid pile up at Easton just last weekend. I'll trade that in for the line being a little longer at Starbucks. I'm with that. That to me sounds a hell of a lot better than everything we've been going through these last 2 decades. So I welcome it. I'm happy these kids are dressing the part. They got their belts on, they got their hard shoes on, and they still got their swag though. They still got their locks, they still got their wigs, they still got the tattoos all over the place, but they're presenting themselves to each other. Like they're shaking hands. I had one shake my hand today. I was like, yeah, that's it right there. That's it. Very proud, very proud.